Have you noticed pale or dead-like straw-colored grass lines on your lawn, maybe shortly after mowing, using heavy equipment, using a fertilizer spreader? Well, I have good news for you. You're likely witnessing tire bruising, or better known as heat tracking, on that lawn during times of high summer stress and drought conditions. This issue happens when grass blades are damaged from compression or heavy weight on top of it, again, during those drought and dry conditions in the summertime. So what it looks like, it's sharp, razor thin usually, very easily identifiable, straight lines. A lot of times it follows tires, from those tires driving on that lawn. In heat and drought, stressful conditions, grass loses its internal water pressure, making it very brittle. So with the blades being brittle, any heavy machinery, again, mowers, fertilizer spreaders, anything like that, without that heavy compression from those vehicles crushes those grass blades and ruptures the cell walls and the chloroplast within the grass blade. Now that damaged tissue overheats, it dries out, and it turns tan within 24 to 48 hours of something being driven over it, like we have here. Again, a lot of times it's from traveling agents or something driving on that lawn. Most of the time it's mowers, fertilizer spreaders, vehicles. It can even happen from people stepping on it in times of droughtful and stressful conditions. On first appearance, it looks like it's dead, but in actuality, you want to get down in here. You want to be looking at the crown or the bottom grass blade of this plant, and we know it's still alive because here at the very bottoms, we can see it's all still green down here. It's all still alive, and it will slowly recover. Pick some out here. Again, our tips are going to be tan colored like that. It's going to usually be tipped down. Again, we have the green down here, which means this will recover. It'll grow itself out within 1 to 3 weeks time. Why isn't this a chemical burn? Well, number one, chemical burns appear to be blotchy or broad in most times. And again, they would be in the pattern of our sprayers here. And our spray is not like these tire patterns. It's a very wide boom. So this whole area would be affected if it was our booms. Another thing like we just checked is the tracking leaves the crowns intact. A lot of time with a chemical or herbicide burn, the crowns are gonna be dead. The grass plant's gonna be dead all the way down to that crown. And again, here we have green at the crown, which means more than likely we're dealing with heat tracking. How can you prevent this from happening on this lawn? There's a couple of cultural control methods that you can do, some things we can do. Let's talk about it. A huge part is going to be watering. We want 1 inch of rainfall per week, especially in the summertime. And a lot of times we're dealing with this in areas where the grass is the most stressed. So again, this whole area, we're on a parkway. A parkway is going to get a lot of times less water than the main lawn, and it's going to get more stress from the sidewalks, from the road, putting that heat pressure on it. We want to be watering deep and infrequently. That's going to be early mornings, almost every other day to every second day in the summertime to prevent this issue from happening. The other huge important thing you can do is mow height. In the summertime, we want to be even 3.5 to 4 inches is not going to hurt, especially in the summer. You never want to cut more than 1/3 of that grass blade off when you're mowing the lawn. The longer you keep it, the less stressed and happier it will be, especially in the summer. And again, make sure that blade is nice and sharp. We want to be leaving clean lines when we're cutting that. We don't want to be ripping it, leaving it prone to disease and fungal issues. Another thing you can do, especially in the summertime, is try to modify the traffic or the timing of the traffic on the lawn. So if you're going to mow your lawn, maybe mow it in the early morning or maybe mow it in the afternoon, not again in the middle of the day when the lawn is the most stressed and we have our highest heat index that day. How do we get this to recover? Well, a lot of times, again, kind of like our previous Ashok to Blight video, it really will recover on its own within 1 to 3 weeks time frame. The grass just really needs to grow itself out because again, we don't have damage at the bottom, but we have damage at the top. So essentially, we could always apply a little something, again, some organic matter, some nitrogen, push these shoots up and then mow this off, and then you won't see that tan lines anymore. It'll fully recover within a couple weeks. We're here with heat tracking. It's gonna be a summertime stress injury. It's not gonna be permanent. It's gonna look permanent at first, but I promise you it will recover within that 1 to 3 week time frame. We want it to grow out eventually. Again, things you can do. We wanna check our mow height. We wanna mow high. We wanna mow early or late. We want our mower blade to be sharp, and we want 1 inch of watering per week, including rainfall. So again, that's deep and frequent watering every other day. Those are gonna be your best things you can do to stop this from happening, to help this recover. Some customers don't wanna see it, obviously, for various reasons. Looks ugly, looks dead. But today we're gonna help this apply even quicker within maybe a week to 2 weeks. We're gonna be applying some organic matter, a little bit of N, things to kind of boost it, a beneficial bacteria package that's gonna help this turf recover from the stress it's currently experiencing. Let's service this area, let's get it taken care of. If you have issues going on like this or anything else, we'd love to help you out, guys. I'm Jordan with Lawn Doctor. Like, subscribe, comment, let us know if you have any questions or concerns. Until next time, see you later. Thanks again.